Invincible, Season 4, Episode 6. Let's get into the review. Hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Rogue Witcher. Thank you for joining me. In today's video we will be reviewing Episode 6 of Season 4, Invincible. Very excited, especially off the back of last episode. I mean, what an episode it was. It was crazy good. So let's break down what happens. A lot did happen, and let's talk about it, because I tell you what, this season's shaping up to be one of the best superhero seasons of television I've seen. Just before we do, the usual stuff, if we can, like, comment and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. No more waffling, let's get straight into it. We open up in a very cool way in this episode. We have Frag, leader of the Viltrum Empire, and Thaddeus, leader of the Coalition of Planets, both giving sort of war speeches and declarations as they prepare to go off into war and to do battle against each other. And I just thought it was really cool seeing both sides' perspective, one of unity and a time to revolt, the other, they are nothing, they are insects beneath our boots and we will crush them. I just really loved the differences between the two and the way that they shot it, switching back and forth. I thought it was a really cool opening sequence to delve into the episode, and I thought it was very cool. I am excited to see more Thaddeus and more of the leader of the Viltrum Empire. I believe he's voiced by the actor that voiced Ronin in the Marvel Universe. So I am pretty cool. I mean, I am pretty cool, but I am pretty excited to finally delve more into his story and see how and why he's the leader of the Viltrum Empire. I like that Nolan gave Conquest a grave. It's a nod to, you know, we may not see eye to eye, or we used to and we don't, but he was a great warrior and died in battle, and there's a bit of honour in that, whether it's the side that you like or not. And I like that Nolan recognises that. Oliver doesn't understand, of course. I understand his perspective as well, but I really liked that nod from Nolan as to say, you know, you deserve this monument to what you did for Viltrum, because there was a time where Nolan obviously appreciated all what he did, and he was a fantastic character. I'm going to miss him, going to miss Jeffrey D. Morgan's awesome voicing of the character as well. But yeah, I really liked that. I think it's pretty fitting. A lot of this episode, especially the first half, is getting Nolan and Oliver to sort of bury the hatchet, if you will. Obviously, we have Mark, who's gravely injured, and it's going to take a long time to recover. We're talking months. They're stranded on this planet. There's nothing else for them to do. They can't risk leaving right now with Mark in such a weakened state, because they're in Viltrum territory in terms of the sectors of the planets. So if they were to get caught, then they've got to try and protect Mark while he's injured and then fight, and it just puts them at a disadvantage. So they've got to play, unfortunately, the very frustrating waiting game, which really gave them time to go over their issues, you know, talk about his mum, why he did what he did, why he didn't want to, you know, have him along on this mission, and really just come to terms with it. Oliver, like a very much angsty teen, is in the beginning very like dismissive of trying to bury the hatchet, but over time enjoys spending time with his dad, and the bonding really helps with them training, because obviously we know Oliver is always eager to fight and to learn and to get better at that sort of stuff. So that bonds them. They have to take out some of these, you know, local insect creatures as well for food, for sustenance, and the eggs to help Mark heal, because he needs the protein. So again, that just bonds them, having to team up to take it out and to retrieve the eggs. So I just think it was really cool just to get over a prolonged time, because I mean, already he looks bigger and older again, Oliver, because of his aging. But it's just really cool that we finally got to see Nolan have an interaction with Oliver and to get that sort of bond and relationship moving. I really enjoyed that. I know it's not always sometimes the huge hustle and bustle of action, but it really does help progress the story and these characters' arcs. We see that the Coalition is starting to win. You know, we have very, very spread out Viltrumites, so that, you know, that most of their forces are from worlds they've conquered and forcing those people to fight for them. We see Alan and Teknite escape just about with the help of, I forgot his name, but the man with beastie gun, and that, you know, they are there for the taking right now. We see that, again, by planet, that they managed to free. They're also then using their soldiers to add to their numbers. I am getting a bit of a, what's the word? A bit of a feeling that Thaddeus is not just looking at this as a let's, free the universe. It's a very personal vendetta. Now, I know he's a Viltrumite, and I know that he has obviously a stake in this, but is he seeing this clearly? I'm just not sure. I'm just getting a vibe. Maybe I could be wrong. Just a little eerie about him. It is interesting still to me that Tech Knight is such an important... Why did we bring Tech Knight? Also, we still don't know, because she's human, right? How she got the suit of this alien race. I mean, it doesn't seem... I mean, yeah, if she shoots them with the lasers, it sort of hurts a little and it sort of delays them. But, I mean, she's not really even playing field. Like, if it was 1v1, she'd get messed up. So why did they recruit her? I still don't... I like her character. I think she's hilarious and funny. And I'm glad that she's in the show, don't get me wrong. And her suit and everything interests me. But I'm just wondering why they wanted her or needed her. With losing a lot of the ground and the empire they have built and planets, Frag decides to make a desperate ploy to attack Telescria, to attack the capital of the coalition of planets. He wants to root out Thaddeus and avenge him, and avenge, the emperor that Thaddeus betrayed, the great betrayer. Seems like a bold move, and it is, but he has spies, we find out, and they lower the shields, allowing them to enter and start wreaking havoc on the planet. I have a problem with this. Okay, they lower one sector. They still ain't got this is wartime. They haven't got ships in the air monitoring for attacks or nothing. No, it took them until they were hovering over them to be able to see this. I mean, what? Come on, guys. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Sorry, I just had a crazy bit of deja vu. Clearly, it's a very storyline a lot of shows use. I've probably said this speech before. But no, come on. Yes, okay, I know he's lowered the sector. They can't pick up on the sensors. But you can still see a giant-ass spaceship in the sky entering the atmosphere. And you should be able to know which ones of yours aren't. Surely there's trackers and scans. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of nothing, but it annoyed me personally. But they start to destroy the planet. Thaddeus and the guys start to fight back. The lion creature's there. Boom, he starts helping them. But they're still losing. This is not good. Mark wakes up and hilariously goes over to the Conquest grave and starts to think, oh no, maybe it's Nolan and Oliver. Nope, all is good. And he is okay. He finds out it's been months, which is a huge blow to him. But they rally, they fly over to Telescria, they finally enter the war in the battle, and they turn the tide, because they were losing on Telescria until these boys showed up. The family of the trio step up. They start smashing up the Viltrumites. They take control. Oliver and Mark destroy the great ship. Frag has to retreat with the Viltrumites, and the coalition of planets are in a very good position, because they now find out that they're all going to the same place, Viltrum. They're going all the way home to Viltrum headquarters, HQ, home planet, and now it's going to be much easier to try and take them on all in one place. Obviously, the devastation on Telescria is very bad, and it is a huge blow, but in the grand scheme of things, they did take out some Viltrumites, and now they all go into one place. Now they're all united with Mark, Oliver, and Nolan. I feel like the tide is firmly in their favour. We get a really cool ending clip of them zooming in on a Conquest's grave, and it got me, because I was like, oh my god, he's alive. They're really going to do this again. This is getting ridiculous. How everyone just keeps coming back. But no, it was a psych out. It was very funny. Conquest is indeed gone. R.I.P. baby. We'll miss you. Great character. Overall, it was a decent episode. The first half was slow. It was enjoyable. Like I said, seeing Nolan and Oliver get that relationship and bond, and obviously seeing some of the stuff play out with the coalition planets. But obviously, we're all just waiting for Mark to heal. He did. And at the end, we got some really cool action and some fight scenes of them taking on the Viltrumites. Alan as well, who's a badass. I love him. What's interesting is months, and we didn't see anything, obviously, of what's going on at Earth. Eve's now 2 months along. She's either got rid, or she is now firmly very pregnant, to the point everyone will know what's been happening on Earth. We still don't know Beast Girl and Rex. They've been stranded on that planet. What's happening there? Earth obviously doesn't have a Viltrumite to defend them if they're attacked. How is, the Guardians of the Globe getting on? So I'm interested to see how that plays out, and I'm interested to get an update, hopefully in the next episode. It's a lot going on. A lot is going on, but it was a very good episode. in what's been a fantastic season. I'm loving Invincible, and I'm kind of enjoying now all three of them, Nolan, Oliver and Mark, are sort of on the same page, and it's good times and good vibes, you know what I mean? Good stuff. Right then guys, that's the episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to talk about anything, I reply to every single comment. If we can like the video on the way out, just tells YouTube that you like this sort of content, and it will push it and help me grow. And as always, if you want to subscribe, really trying to get to 500 ASAP, because then that means my videos are eligible to be boosted, which again will help me grow hopefully even faster. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching, especially if you stayed to the end. That's the most important thing, and I really do appreciate it. Right then guys, I'll catch you in the next video as always. I've been the Rogue Witcher. I'll catch you next time. Adios.